Hello, welcome to Mindful Musings. I'm Dee Dee, your host. Well, I guess it's only been a day since I did my last video. It seems like longer. Wow. Today is Wednesday. Is this the 22nd? January 22nd? Maybe. But anyway, just wanted to pop in, kind of got the nudge to come and pay a visit and say hello. I don't know about you, but good grief. The last few days, I'll attribute it to the solar flares, all of that stuff, the electromagnetic field, and just, oh my goodness. But I have felt it's like the body seems tired, but buzzing. It's like just buzzing. And the brain, the mind has just been so active and just like exhausting. And then the body goes, I'm tired. But it's like a feeling of being wired on caffeine, but not quite. But anyway, I don't know if you've been experiencing that too, but I know that is, from what I've read, those are some of the symptoms of with all the solar activity that, our bodies are just adjusting, we're getting information, whatever it is, but please be gentle with anything you may be experiencing. Emotions may just erupt out of nowhere. Past issues may come to the surface to take a look at again. And I don't know, the last couple of nights especially, sleep patterns are very weird right now. And so my sleep pattern is very weird, and the most vivid, really kind of disturbing dreams, or where I keep waking up and going, whoa, why am I dreaming that? That's just like, eh. And then I say, hey team, my angels and everything, please assist me, protect and refocus, and then go back to sleep, and still weird dreams. And yet in those weird dreams where odd things were happening, and I never felt frightened. It's like I never woke up with the heart racing and feeling in fear. It's like even through it all, I knew that protection was there, and that it was always up to me to keep my vibration high. And it's interesting stuff we're going through. And then, luckily, kitty cats in the morning, especially Asia, comes to wake me up in the mornings, several different times. How they'll do that with their little paw. Mom, mom, mom. And then with that, hearing a purr is just instant. Everything aligns, and I grab my crystals, I put them all over, and then do my morning visualization, setting the intentions and all that, and then I start feeling much better. I guess I'm just sharing that with you in case you are experiencing that as well, to know that nothing is wrong with you. Of course, if there is something physically and you feel it necessary to go check it out with a doctor, of course, do that, because I'm not a medical doctor or anything. But for me, this is, I think, really has been about energy. And today I don't feel quite so buzzy around the edges and alert. I'm just a little more subdued, and that's okay. I'll take it. Oh, good heavens. So, yeah, I was listening to something yesterday, and then I was listening to something this morning, which really resonated. And what was it? It was Kryon, Leo Carroll. Yeah, Leo Carroll with Kryon. I can't remember I don't remember the title of the video. But anyway, it's all about, here we are. Yeah, it is dark. There is a lot of darkness all around us. And yet, through this darkness, I still have hope. And how do we reconcile that? That there is just so much to be down about, to be discouraged and all that. And yet I know, at least for me, and perhaps that is the way for you, there is still this place inside of me that still is peaceful and hopeful, and I still see the good of what we are creating. So it is possible. I know you may be scratching your heads while you're experiencing it. Yeah, but I'm this is so dark, and it's just and yet I also feel light. That's like the phase we're going through. We're what did Kryon say? Patience. Thank you. Patience. This is going to take as long as it takes. And to remember that, was it like 2012? Way back when we kind of started this phase of ending one cycle ending and the new cycle beginning, or was that in 2020? I don't quite remember. But the idea is that it has taken us several years from the end of one cycle to this cycle to start feeling the effects of the higher consciousness showing itself. And no, it's not comfortable. But it takes as long as it takes, but it takes a long time. And to remember, I know Sterling talks about the 3-decade reset, and that's pretty much kind of in alignment with what Kryon is talking about. This is decades in the making. Is it going to be as dense and horrific and disturbing to our nervous system as it is right now for a long time? No. From everything that I've read and what I sense is particularly, especially by the end of the year, things will have lightened up. The energies will be much lighter. We'll have moved through what we need to move through. And even as soon as the springtime, we'll start feeling perhaps better. So don't lose hope. Have patience. This is going to take a while for the new creation, the new world to come to fruition. And it's not going to just show up, boom, there it is, all perfect and wonderful, unless of course it does. But, it's an evolution. It's the evolution as all of us continue to do what we need to do to raise our frequency, holding the light and holding into the vision of what we want the new world to be. We're in that just really, really awkward and painful limbo. And yeah, I think it's, in psychology terms, I know we used to talk about that in class, was limbo is the toughest place to be because you're neither here nor there. We're here. And it's kind of where we are now. We are releasing, or at least, those of us who've been on this path and consciously doing that, doing the work of self-awareness, evolution, ascension, we have been releasing our attachments to the lower energy 3D world and, detaching from it and being able to tap in to the higher consciousness 5D and beyond and have glimpses of it. So we go, oh yeah, okay, yeah. And yet we're in this stage where we cannot anchor in that 5D consciousness yet. And so we're just kind of in this, what? All of a sudden, 6-7, is that the phrase? 6-7. We're in that place right now, and it's not comfortable. And it can bring up a lot of doubts and fear, but just know that fear is that denser vibration, that the 3D consciousness, and switch that fear into hope and love and gratitude. It's our choice in every moment. And it's not to sugarcoat it or gloss it over what we're experiencing here in this in-between state, but it's to have compassion and to treat ourselves gently, because this is painful, awkward, and it tests us. So we're really being encouraged to stay the course, to stay strong in the belief and the knowing that we are letting go of this old paradigm, the old world, and creating the new. It's going to take perseverance and patience, clarity, focus, and coherence. Being extraordinarily grounded to Mother Earth, to allow Mother Earth to support you. Being able to call upon yourself to observe with that compassionate detachment, with that compassionate neutrality, that which is going on around. To be able to do that and to keep our energy field clear and sovereign. I'm a broken record on this. This is not new information. And whoever you listen to is most likely saying this as well. This is a time to be grounded and to continue to work on ourselves, not drudging up stuff. You don't have to go dive into it. Believe me, if you are meant to look at it, it's going to pop up. And then we do get to look at it and alchemize it and heal. The good news of this state where we seem to be finding ourselves is that those who have not yet made a clear choice to let go of the 3D energy still can do that before we start anchoring in the 5D. And again, this isn't about people being left behind or anything like that, because again, no soul is left behind. We are each on our own journey. And each journey is valid and perfect for whatever the soul's experience is. It does just mean that it's giving those who have been on the fence or haven't woken up yet, still giving them the opportunity to see lightness and to see that there are other choices and other options available to them that will ultimately make their life here on earth more pleasant and filled with more joy and love and compassion and unity. So in essence, I guess this is what's coming in is, what we're doing here while we're straddling or just kind of hovering here is we're still being that beacon of light and hope and love and compassion. We're being that to the best of our ability, and that attracts those to come on out of the darkness, come here out of the despair and the greed and the manipulation and the war and all that. Come on out and let's create together the new world. And remember, again, what we focus on, we create. So be very, very mindful of what you are focusing your attention on. And it is a hard habit to break. It's hard. It can be very, very challenging to not go into fear and judgment and hatred and disgust and all of that when we see what is playing out here. But remember, when you do that, you are feeding that energy and it will continue. To the best of your ability, come back to yourself, capital S, to source, to the God, goddess, divine within, to assist you. Call upon your angels to assist you, to lift you out of that worry. Because worry is the same energy as dark as fear. That is the lower. Bring yourself out of it. Ask for your angels. Ask for God to help, to intercede. Because when we come back into this place of stability, of coherence, then we are going to be guided as to what actions to take. We won't be coming from a place of reaction and emotions that only feed what's going on. We will be coming from a place of response. So as best as possible, be comfortable in this very, very awkward, dare I say, it's kind of like puberty, those, oh God, awkward years where everything is changing and you don't know what's going on. Things are just running around and it feels awful, and yet you can see what you want to become. That's kind of where we are. And there is great freedom knowing that we are creating this. We will be creating this where there is no template that we're building this new upon. And that's one reason it takes so much longer, because we're building from scratch. Because we've letting go of that. That has served its purpose. The 3D oppressiveness, negativity, hatred, all that, that has served its purpose. And it's time to let that all go. It's gonna go kicking and screaming, but let it go. And then, this is kind of like I think I referenced it in another video, where we're kind of sitting in the ashes and the rubble of this being dismantled. We sit here going, well, that's what was, but I choose not to go back there. And I'm here, but not completely anchored in. Hold in this place. Hold in the stillness. And don't give in to fear, but hold in the hope and the trust that we are being divinely guided, that the angels are all around us, galactic beings, celestial beings, and tap into that higher wisdom. Because that is what's going to direct us. When we are all tapping into our higher wisdom, we're going to create such a beautiful new world. It's going to take time. Not that we won't see some wonderful changes and improvements soon, but the ultimate reset is going to take some decades. So don't panic. Don't go into fear and panic and feeling like we're flailing and failing, because we're not. It just takes time. And that's where we hunker down and get grounded and call in our spiritual warrior, and we hold the light, and we hold in truth and in justice and in forgiveness and compassion, and in alignment on a very cellular level, alignment with what is for the greater good of all. Okie dokie. I am going to see if my spirit team has anything more to convey through the oracle cards. Please remember to like and subscribe, and check the links below for my different sound bowl offerings and classes that I get to teach. Like tonight I get to teach a class on energetic boundaries, daily tools. I'm looking forward to that. That's at the Energy Within. Yeah, it's all in the links below. Here we go. For the highest, greatest good, only truth and love may speak through me. Who wants to talk? Okay. A number of them were actually talking. We'll start with this one. Oracle of the Seven Energies, Colette Baron Reed. We'll see. This is about co-creation. And that's what we're doing. We're co-creating our new reality. I love this. Didn't really even shuffle, but it just jumped out. Okay, we'll see if another one wants to come out in a moment. Okay, yeah, this is lovely. Great and full. Isn't that lovely? When we are grateful, we are wanting for nothing. When we are grateful, we are complete. We have all that we need. The human side goes, we may not have all we want all the time, but we do have all that we need. And a grateful heart that is full of love, that is full of appreciation, and is seeing the beauty that is all around us. That is our full cup. You know, the cup runneth over with love, with appreciation. That really is beautiful. And we, the greats, we are creating greatness. We are manifesting greatness, not in the ego sense, but in the most divine sense. When we come from a grateful heart. That's lovely. You know, another oracle card deck just hollered out at me. She came out. She was calling to me earlier. Angelic activations, Kyle Gray. Because as we even maybe every morning, anytime you think of it, fill your heart. Just allow your heart to fill with that love, with the compassion, with the divine light. Imagine the angelic realm light filling the heart, and then allowing that wonderful, wonderful light to permeate, to fill your entire body, your entire structure, and then emanate out your being to fill the space around you. That is being grateful. That is being the light. That is part of the knowing and trusting that the universe has our back. That we are being guided. We truly are. We're just in a very, very awkward, uncomfortable place. And remember, learning to be comfortable in the awkward, in the unknown. We will know, it will be clear when we are meant to know. Meanwhile, or Steve Colbert would go, meanwhile, listen to your heart. Let the heart-mind coherence be the way of living your life. Okay, let's see if there's any angelic activation. Yes. Oh, that's interesting. Beautiful. This is Angelic Activations from Kyle Gray. And I think this is beautiful. This is the star beings. I'll read what is written. Star beings, written in the stars. There is a great mystery unfolding at this time. All the synchronicities and signs you are experiencing are not coincidences. They are spirit-led experiences to let you know that you are on the right path. Trust in this. Where you are is where you need to be. Stay committed to your vision, because star beings are guiding your dreams into reality. Activation is, thank you, star beings, for guiding my vision into reality. That fits perfectly. Gratitude. Thank you for guiding my vision into reality. Trusting. We are exactly where we are meant to be. And we are surrounded with benevolent beings here to assist us on this journey. As best as possible, please remember to be gentle and kind to yourself, and please remember to play. Please remember to participate in that which brings you joy and fills your heart. Remember to laugh. Remember to dance, to move, to create, paint, decorate, play your sound bowls, move, be outside in the elements, to connect with the earth, and to, the image that came in is to just recognize we are just this tiny little spot in the universe. We are the tiny little spot on a tiny little spot in this expansive universe and galaxy. And we are being guided and protected. We're just at that awkward place right now. So please have patience, trust in the divine, and do everything you are guided to do to take care of yourself for your highest good. Okay? Remember to hydrate and stay grounded. Reach for the stars, but stay grounded. Soft, open heart. We've got this. We really are. We are in this place of discouraged, yet extraordinarily hopeful. As best as we can, let's focus on this. Let's focus on the new, on what we want to create in this new world that we are manifesting right here, right now. And so it is. Thank you. The divine in me recognizes the divine in you. So be it. Namaste.